Colonel Wyatt hits the screen, got stories bold and keen. Old soldier, sharp and mean, tells truths they've never seen. Rugby lover with a roar, Africa flowing in his core. YouTube rants they can't ignore, his passion makes his heart soar. Colonel Wyatt, hear his call, shining light through it all. Trolls may rise, but he'll stand tall. Subscribe now, don't miss the brawl. Military mind, keen and wise, truths come out, no disguise. South African skies, in his eyes, hear his voice, no surprise. Retired soldier with the fight, in the dark he brings the light. Angry rants, truths ignite, join the cause, join the ride. Colonel Wyatt, hear his call, shining light through it all. Trolls may rise, but he'll stand tall. Subscribe now, don't miss the brawl. Enemies knocked on his door, trolls attack, but he's more with each click. Watch him soar on the truth waves, he explodes. Colonel Wyatt, hear his call, shining light through it all. Trolls may rise, but he'll stand tall. Subscribe now, don't miss the brawl. Right now, don't miss the brawl.
Take a picture.
Another day has arrived, and we are still in the same place of disarray. Hope is in the distance. I can see a tiny glimpse of light, just a tiny, tiny light. It is there, I know it. I can feel it in my heart. I have prayed for it for oh so long. I know that it is coming our way. Tomorrow may not arrive, yesterday has gone, but this I know, today is gonna turn out just right. Colonel Chris is a ray of sunshine, he has arrived just in time to keep that tiny light in the horizon still burning bright. Our prayers are being answered, so don't despair. Someone we can trust, which has been a long time coming when our hopes were shattered. He is that tiny bright light in the distance. Tomorrow may not arrive, I can feel it in my heart. I have prayed for it for oh so long. I know that it is coming our way. Tomorrow may not arrive, yesterday has gone, but this I know, today is gonna turn out just right. Colonel Chris is a ray of sunshine, he has arrived just in time to keep that tiny light in the horizon still burning bright. Our Colonel Chris is a ray of sunshine. He has arrived just in time to keep that tiny light in the horizon still burning bright. Our prayers are being answered, so don't despair. Someone we can trust, which has been a long time coming when our hopes were shattered. He is that tiny bright light in the distance.
Down by the lot near the old cafe where the sun fries cars all night and day, there's a wild crew doing what they do. Yeah, you know them, the parking lot crew. Refugees with moves so tight, waving cars in left and right. 10 ways to say, yo, park that straight. 12 for bro, you're 20 late. Neanderthals in safety vests, snack in hand, but doing their best. One grunted loud, broke out in a jig. Turns out he just wants a parking gig. Canines bark like they run the block. Chased a drone down, beat the clock. One gave change with a tail wag spin. That dog's got tips and a toothy grin. Who you gonna call when the lot gets loud? Parking cones up and they're drawing a crowd. Whistles blow and the scooters fly. It's the parking crew and the riding high. From the streets of town to the lot bazaar, they'll guard your ride like a superstar. Yeah, from Josie streets to America, it's the funky, fearless parking lot crew. Car guard shout near the garbage bin. Who parks skill? You let them in. They blow their whistles in perfect time, like a backup band with a traffic sign. Then here comes Wyatt, the Colonel boss. Duct tape boots and a look that's sauce. Rides a scooter with flashing beams. Salutes pigeons, yells at ice cream. Men, dogs, apes from a line. No dents, no scrapes, no overtime. If they park like chaos, made a plan. Fight them twice and be the man. Who's got the beat in a vested hat? Parking legends funky like that. Guard your eye with soul and flair, and a hi-fi breeze in the summer air. From this lie here to America, it's the wild, proud parking lot crew.
Neanderthals to the left of me, canines in the center, and right-wing podcasters over here on the right-wing side. All you aspiring car guards, you've had your theme song. Get ready to take care of those cars. Welcome back. Hello, folks. Good evening to you. My friend, the Bugger Off Bunny, says hello once again. Howdy. How y'all doing there? There's Bob. Hey, Bob. How's it going? Right. Welcome back to the program, folks. It's time for Night Owls once again. We did a Night Owls last night, which was really daytime for a lot of people, 3 a.m. in the morning. 3:30, I think, is when I started that show. Whew, still trying to catch up on some sleep here. Didn't get much of that today. Tunes Kutza, welcome to you. Maddie says good morning. No, I don't think there's any. Magic Millions is the one. I'll be making another on that. That was a quick one to get out the window. If this stream doesn't go too long tonight, I'll record a video tonight about the Magic Millions. Deneo20 says, did you all see that Elon Musk reposted the report from U.S. Bureau of Democracy regarding the findings? No, I did not. Where's the report? I've been looking for the report. I cannot find it anywhere. So let me go to Elon Musk. That would be great to find. Thank you. I want the actual report so I can analyze it. I've only given what they said. Elon Musk. Okay. All right. Here's Elon Musk. Okay. No fiber. Okay. This video is created by Brick of Belief. Okay. Elon Musk. Tesla owner. Elon Musk. No. Grok. No. Nope. Nope. Where is this at? I'm looking at Elon Musk. I'm not seeing anything so far. 10 hours ago. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Tesla. Nothing. It's all grok. He's pimping his grok and Doge. Don't see anything. Still going. 29 July. Nothing. Where are you seeing Elon Musk post this thing at? There's nothing from Elon Musk. Nope. 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 No, see, that's the problem with this report. I can't find it anywhere. Super Grok, SpaceX, engineering. No, nothing. I'm back to July 27th. Report wasn't even released then. There's nothing from Elon Musk. I don't know where you're getting that from. There's nothing on his channel. Nothing on his feed. Consider coming to USA. 9% is superb compared to South Africa. Okay. About 10% of folks in Chris's poll said that they're looking into it. Looking into what, Dogzilla? Oh. No, that's not true. What poll are you talking about, Dogzilla? That is not my poll. No. No. 10% was something completely different. That's 10% who've been contacted already, and we're in the process of going through the processing. No, it wasn't 10%. No, over 79% of the people said that they were interested. Good morning, Esmeralda. No. That's not. Dogzilla, your memory is faulty, man. Are you getting old? That was not 90% who said they filled, or 10% who said they filled in statements. It was. That's people were contacted. That's what we asked. How many have been contacted? Wendy Fundamental, Oak Fenter, Loretta, Chris Stender, CB Orc, okay. Art Queen Liza, Raina Flesh, Xavier Grayling, Fred Beringa. Expert Family Joubert, JP, Bagroff Bunny, Monica Vellemont, Gordon van Rensburg, Mental Chewing Gum, Fonz is back. Yeah, I've been very busy, Maze, as always. I'm always busy. It just never ends. Yeah. Johan Barnard, Jacqueline Langton. Hey, Jay, what's going on, man? How you doing there? Jay, what's the word? What's the word? Hey, have you put your application to be a car guard there, Jay? I'm just curious. I think you're well qualified. Get the kids off school and become a car guard. Inkwell Odyssey, Mitten, Urban Homestead, Hunter Van Heerden, Dogzilla. Why are my timestamps not here? That's very irritating. There we go. Christopher, good evening to you. Angel, regarding Magic Millions, they possibly hold the patent for. Yeah, it's funny. What a song. Must keep the faith. Okay, and then Expat Family. Could jump a little bit. There's Light Rain in from the West Coast. What's going on, Light Rain? Okay. Hey, Pablo, Charlie, what's going on there? Husky 7, Julie. Okay, Rand fell below 18 for a couple hours. Spot is currently 18.12. Yep, beyond the mainstream. Syncmaster, you're back, and all good. Family arrived today. Okay, Jay, then I can let the cat out of the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay, can I announce it here? I mean, I've been holding that back. I didn't say. Can I say it? Jay, can I say it? Give me authority. Can I have permission? Can I have permission? Can you tell me? Am I okay? Can I say something? Waiting for the okay. Waiting for the okay. Veroshka, what's going on there? Momo, how you doing there? And Barrett Hendrick Boykes. Yep, okay. So, gosh, it's weird wearing these reading glasses, but my eyes are a little bit out of focus here. So, yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Another 5 refugees arrived today in Alabama. Plus, I'm aware of 4 others potentially that arrived in another part of the United States, making 9 additional refugees at a minimum who've arrived in the United States today. So there you go. There you go, folks. Time for a little celebration there for folks who've gotten out of Hades and have gotten themselves in better shape there. So, my goodness. So I'm looking for, let me find something that's good here. Let me put with something here. That's not going to do it. I got to find something that's just right for the moment. That's not going to do it. Yeah, okay. Well, this isn't for the refugees. This is for the politicians in South Africa. Oh, yeah.
You walking like the world owes you a crown. Heads turn, but the smiles, they're upside down. Glitter fades fast.
choice that it's not just a stage.
The pros come from pressure, not ego or age. Work hard, stay true. Don't just demand, contribute. Don't claim, give the world your hand. It's not just your oyster, it's not just your stage. The pros come from pressure, not ego or rage. Work hard, stay true. Don't just demand, contribute. Don't claim, give the world your hand.
All right, that's not the world's not just your oyster. And ladies and gentlemen, I've just got a kernel for another song. We are going to make a song tonight to tribute to those who've come to America and rocked up in Alabama. It's going to be called Alabama Heat. How do you like that? We're going to do it in just a moment. We got a super chat from Geese Britz, just gave a car guard tip. Thank you, 140 Rand. That's a very good car guard tip. Wishing those who arrive in the U.S. all the best. Patiently waiting, says Patches. Congratulations to those people who got a fresh start. May it be an adventure. Exactly. Sent the video into some naysayers, and some have already become despondent with the hope that their hope tank gets a refill like mine. Huh? What video are you talking about? Welcome to all the new tariffs. That's moments away. Rena, welcome to you. All right, we're going to make a song, folks. You guys cool with that? It is Night Owls. This is not a regular news program, so let's go. All right, so we want to... I don't want my own lyrics, so let's just go to... Okay. Hang on a second here. Something weird's going on. Oh, no, that's what I want. Okay, something got... Okay, so I want upbeat, dance, female... Dance, techno, female vocals. I need my glasses. I'm having a hard time focusing. Here we go. I'm going to fix this. Come on. There we go. That's going to work. Style. Okay. They've changed this now. I've got more space to this. Okay. I can add more lyrics here. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here, folks. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Early morning wake-ups for the birds. You want that to be the song? Oh, hang on. I'm glad I caught this. All right, here we go, folks. Let's see what comes. All right. This is a tribute song to those who have arrived in Alabama. Alabama. And I've called this song Alabama Heat. Let's see how it goes. I hope it's good. A tip towards covering all the car guard fees. Jay, are you still there? Anybody listening? Get ready, Jay. We got this one. Hopefully it's a good one. All right, folks, get ready to comment.
Alabama heat so thick it sticks to your skin. Where the air hums low and the cicadas sing. They stepped off the plane with a suitcase of dreams. Eyes wide open, but the past still screams. Freedom tastes sweet like honeysuckle wine, but the scars of the old world take their time. Welcome to the heat. The Alabama heat. Where the sweat drips slow, but the hearts beat deep. They found liberty's arms in the human embrace, building futures bold in a brand new space. They brought the rhythm of lands far away. Voices like thunder in the heat of the day. Hands that could build, minds that could fly, dreams that could soar past the southern sky. No more running from shadows of the night. No more whispers of fear. They've taken flight in this steamy land where the magnolias bloom. They've carved out a life, chased away the gloom. Welcome to the heat. The Alabama heat. Where the sweat drips slow, but the hearts beat deep. They found liberty's arms in the human embrace, building futures bold in a brand new
All right, that's version number 1. Let's see if number 2 is a little bit better. That was pretty good, though.
Alabama heat so thick it sticks to your skin. Where the air hums low and the cicadas sing. They stepped off the plane with a suitcase of dreams. Eyes wide open, but the past still
Better.
screams.
This is better.
Freedom tastes sweet like honeysuckle wine, but the scars of the old world take their time. Welcome to the heat, the Alabama heat.
This one's better.
Where the sweat drips slow, but the hearts beat deep. They found liberty's arms in the human embrace, building futures bold in a brand new space.
Yeah, hands down, second one.
Of lands far away, voices like thunder in the heat of the day, hands that could build, minds that could fly, dreams that could soar past the southern No more running from shadows of the night. No more whispers of fear. They've taken flight.
All right, so Jay, if you're still there, that's for you and your family. That's the dedication to you. All right, I'm going to try jazz. I haven't done jazz before. I mixed up a little bit. Let's see how this sounds.
Alabama heat, it burns like truth. Sweat on the brow drips like proof. A place to land where hope took root. Feet hit the ground, hearts follow suit. In liberty's arms, they found their place. Out of the dark into freedom's face. No more chains, no shadows to trace. Alabama heat, its own embrace.
I don't much care for that. Let's try the second one. I got the country coming. No, Jacqueline, I can't send that. Oh, to you, Jack. Yes, I'll send it to you. Yes, yes. I'll send it to you, Jay.
Alabama heat, it burns.
Yeah, Jay, I'll send it to you.
like
Sorry.
truth. Sweat on the brow drips like
This is better.
a place to land where hope took root. Feet hit the ground, hearts follow suit. In liberty's arms, they found their place. Out of the dark into freedom's face.
Just good.
No more chains, no shadows to trace. Alabama heat, it's a warm embrace. South African dreams cross the sea.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to make a country version now. By the way, after my visit to Alabama to visit the Langtons, another refugee family has asked me to come visit them elsewhere in the country. I'll see if I can accommodate it, but it won't be for a while because I've got travel coming up. But yeah, so we're going to try country. I'm going to try male vocals, and it's a country pop crossover. Let's see how it comes out. See how it comes out, okay? Yeah, the second one we did was really good. You're welcome, Jay. I'll take care of that. I won't forget. Okay, I've just got to remember to. I don't think I've saved your number in my address book. So, here we go. All right, let's see how this goes. First one. It's like a Jason Aldean pitch to it.
Alabama heat melts the road to
It's supposed to be
gold.
male vocals. Oh, I see what happened there.
Faces arrive
Oh, got both.
with stories untold.
The air is thick, but the dreams are wide.
South African hearts crossing the tide.
I like it.
Safe in liberty's embrace, where the stars and stripes find space.
Oh, yeah.
Sweat rolls down, but the hope runs deep. Alabama heat. Alabama heat. They carry talent in battered bags. No corruption here to plant new flags.
From the ashes of crime they rise.
With courage burning brighter than sky.
The past may haunt,
But the future sings. Freedom hums on.
This is an anthem.
Broken wings, safe in liberty's embrace.
This is the one.
Where the stars and stripes find space. Sweat rolls down, but the hope runs deep. Alabama heat.
Alabama heat.
This is good.
Alabama
Humanity hugs like an old ghost.
But here they stand, a living toast to freedom's soil, to the promised land. With careless hands, they take a stand. Alabama heat.
Oh, yeah. This is a keeper. Yo.
Alabama heat. Alabama heat.
Damn, that's good. That is that. Okay, here's the next version of that, and then we're done with that. Wow, that was awesome. This is a little more chill.
Alabama heat melts the road to gold. New faces arrive with stories untold.
The air is thick, but the dreams are wide.
South African hearts crossing the tide.
This is good too.
Safe in liberty's embrace, where the stars and stripes find space. Sweat rolls down, but the hope runs deep. Alabama heat. Alabama heat.
They carry talent in battered bags.
No corruption here to plant new flags.
From the ashes of crime they rise. With courage burning
Brighter than skies. The past may haunt, but the future sings. Freedom hums on broken wings. Safe in liberty's embrace, where the stars and stripes
they stand. A living toast to freedom soil, to the promised land. With calloused hands, they take a stand.
Alabama heat, Alabama heat.
Alabama Heat on Radio Afterlife. This song a tribute to the Langton family, who welcomed 5 additional members of their family to Alabama today. Congratulations. Wow. Yeah, Rebecca, some great tunes tonight. Yeah. Hey, Nas, what's going on? You're welcome. Yeah, so Maddie has to go. Wow, okay, cool. Yeah, the last 2 are keepers, but it's a tough for the last 2. They both have different approaches, but man, that's some cool stuff. Jay likes that one too. Yeah, guys. Oof, my goodness. Now, see, here's the problem. I just thought of something. If Jay goes to work when the kids go to school, I'm going to lose a viewer. My viewership will go down. Hey, what's going on in Wyoming, man? Yeah, nobody's going to Wyoming, Dan. I've told the State Department and Homeland Security nobody goes to Wyoming. That's my patch. Get off my lawn. Stay out of Wyoming. It's not for you. The cowboy state is mine and yours, Dan. Okay, and your dad's. Nobody's going to Wyoming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was thinking about doing a song about Wyoming. That just might tempt the refugees. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's right. Wyoming's closed. Nothing to see here. Moving right along. I do need to make a song called "Time's Up" for Seal. Time has expired. Time has expired. ANC, your history. Ooh, there you go. How's that? Who do you guys think? Should I do that? Yeah, he loves those stipulations. Yeah, ANC is history. Should I do that? I don't know if I should make that song. I don't know. Anyway, guys, how's it going? Yeah, so Trump worked another deal out today. South Korea got 15% tariffs. That's another one they worked out. Yeah, it's just all falling in place. It's all falling in place. India got a deal, but they got some high tariffs, 25%. Plus, you're gonna get punished for buying Russian oil. Herbert M says, "Are looking at Wyoming." Cyril, king of the tariffs. Oh, I like that, king of the tariffs. Yeah, but they're gonna say that's Trump that's king of the tariffs. Good morning, Cynthia. There's no refugee program in Wyoming, Dan. Yeah, okay. Karen Long is here. Philip Swanepoel. Okay. All right. Weatherman, what's back, man? How you doing there? Has anybody heard from the, what's his name there? The weather guy. I haven't heard about him in a long time. Can't think of his name right now. Yeah, where the hell is Wyoming? Yeah, who knows where Wyoming is? Well, actually, Wyoming is a county in Pennsylvania. Did you know that? Wyoming County, Pennsylvania. Then the state of Wyoming is actually named after the county in Pennsylvania. I had no idea that. I learned that a few years back. Oh, yeah. Well, Weatherman, you missed. We did 4 versions there. 4 or 6 versions of that song. Hang on. How many we did? We did 4 or 6. I think it was 6 maybe. We did 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we did 6 versions of Alabama Heat. We did the upbeat techno dance. Then we did the jazz, which didn't come out so well. And then we did the country. The country seems, when it comes to Boers and Afrikaners and South Africans in general, the country and the reggae seem to do the trick. Keep off my lawn. That's an idea. That's an idea. Okay, let's do that. Okay. All right, we're going to do that, okay? Okay, we're going to do that. We'll do a reggae song. Reggae. Change it to male vocals. I don't want female for that. All right, let's see what happens. All right, here we go. All right, I got male vocals. Okay, it's going to be reggae. Let's see how it goes. This is the most credits I've used in a month. You don't want us there. What's so sad to see unfold? Version 2 of the techno first. Wow, version 2 country is sort of emotional. Yeah, no, it was emotional for me too. Yeah, Wyoming isn't real. It's just a figment of your imagination. All right, folks, here we go. Reggae. Let's see how this sounds. Ready? Here we go.
Stay off my lawn, it's not a campsite. No FEMA tents, no late night fights. No refugees, no wild parades. This castle's mine, no renegades. Hit the road, Jack, don't spin me tales. Your liberty's lost like rusty nails. Oh, stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no songs. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. Drying laundry on my hedge fence. Drawing crowds with your nonsense. This ain't a stage, it's my domain. Take your drama down the lane. Pitch your tent where the shadows fall. Not on my grass, not by my wall. No soapbox speeches, no rally calls. This yard's a fortress you can't install. Stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no songs. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my
Version 2. I hope it's a little better. That was good, but see. Promising. Promising.
Stay off my lawn, it's not a campsite. No FEMA tents, no late night
I like
fights.
this.
No refugees, no wild parades. This castle's mine, no renegades. Hit the road, Jack, don't spin me tail. Your liberty's lost like rusty nails. Stay off my lawn, keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no songs.
I like
Sorry,
this
not
one.
sorry, stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no songs. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. Lie, lawn, lawn, lawn. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn, lawn, lawn. Drying laundry on my hedge fence. Drawing crowds with your nonsense. This ain't a stage, it's my domain. Take your drama down the lane. Pitch your tent where the shadows fall. Not on my grass, not by my wall. No soapbox speeches, no rally calls. This yard's a fortress you can't install. Stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no songs. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No
one rocks.
Stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry. Stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry. Stay off my lawn. My lawn, my lawn. Sorry, not sorry. Off my lawn, my lawn. Off my lawn, my lawn. Sorry, not sorry. Off my lawn, my lawn.
Stay off my lawn. Nope, Rudolph, Wyoming is not big enough. There's no water. There's no room for you. Sorry. You have to keep moving. Yeah, go right on down to Colorado where all the leftists are. All right, we're going to try R&B. Let's see what R&B sounds like, okay? No Refugees on My Lawn is the title for this one. Ooh, yeah. Radio Afterlife. Little R&B tonight. Stay off my lawn. No refugees on my lawn.
Stay off my lawn. I've got rules to keep. No FEMA tents, no nights to sleep.
Natalie, dim the lights.
This grass is sacred. No shoes, no tread.
Yeah, try Nebraska.
Hit the road, Jack. Find another bed. No refugees on my lawn. Pack it up and move along. Making biltong, drying clothes. Not here, buddy, that's how it goes. Drawing eyes from the passers-by. You're setting camp while I wonder why. This castle's mine, it's built of stone. Your tent pegs don't belong near my throne. No refugees on my lawn. Pack it up and move along. Folding laundry, staking claims. Not here, stranger, that's not the game. Liberties taken like it's all free. But my kingdom's fenced, don't tread on me. I'm not your host, not your savior, to find your own path, find your own view. No refugees on my lawn. Pack it up and move along. This green carpet, it's not your stage. Sorry, pal, it's my front page.
That was sweet. Alabama Heat. Nope, that was actually No Refugees on My Lawn.
Stay off my lawn, I've got rules to keep.
Yeah, baby, tell her.
No FEMA tents, no nights to sleep. This grass is sacred, no shoes and no tread. Hit the road, Jack, find another bed. No refugees on my lawn. Pack it up and move along. Making biltong, drying clothes. Not here, buddy, that's how it goes. Drawing eyes from the passers-by. You're setting camp while I wonder why. This castle's mine, it's built of stone. Your tent pegs don't belong near my throne. No refugees on my lawn. Pack it up and move along. Folding laundry, staking claims. Not here, stranger, that's not the game. Liberty's taken like it's so free. But my kingdom's fenced, don't tread on me. I'm not your host, not your savior too. Find your own path, find your own view. No refugees on my lawn. Pack it up and move along. This green carpet's not your stage. Sorry, pal, it's my front page.
Alrighty, folks. I'm going to stop that before it gets kicked in the next song there real quick because it automatically goes. All right, so there you go. No Refugees on My Lawn, R&B style. Here on Radio Afterlife, I do have an update. So I talked about the 5 Langton family members who arrived, and I mentioned there were possibly 4 other refugees that went somewhere else. That would make 9. Well, apparently there were 3 other South African refugees who arrived in Alabama today on that flight. That means there's actually at least 12 South Africans who came to the United States today that I'm aware of. 12 that I'm aware of today. So for the haters, for the hate wankers, for the distractors, the detractors, the liars, the fraudsters, the whiners, the complainers, you know, this bud's for you. Anyway, how does your Delta flight? Oh my goodness, are you serious? They eventually got the person out of the bathroom. Then when they walked up front, they had to stop because one of the seats was broken and it was unsafe to fly in first class. And so we had to wait longer while they repaired the seat and remounted the seat in the front of the plane. And so the flight from Atlanta that was already delayed from 10 o'clock until 12 o'clock was delayed. And we finally departed at 12:45 in the morning. I returned home at 3 a.m. last night. And at 3:30, I was live broadcasting. Wow, there you go, people. It's happening. Just remain patient. So if, in fact, the news report from last week from Reuters was correct, from Ted Hessen and co., and they said it was only 88 then, well, that's at least 12 mortar. That's at least triple digits now, minimum. Yes, it looks like Alabama, an already deeply conservative state, is just getting redder by the minute. Yep. All About Africa is the correct one to write to me. I am way behind on email, folks, 4 or 5 days. I'm also behind. Now, look, people are demanding my attention. I haven't booked my appointments for my medical care. Folks, I have to do that. All right. I had to take my truck in today. It's a 2004 Toyota for its annual inspection. And last year, it cost me some coin because I had to get some things taken care of. It cost me over $1,200 last year. This year, inspection passed. They wanted to put new wiper blades on it, but haha, I had Michelin wiper blades on hand from buying them on sale. And so put new wiper blades on didn't cost me anything. So it was $55 with my military discount, $55 to get my annual inspection. Much better than the $12 or $1,500 I spent last year. So, but I still have my Chrysler needs to be inspected at the end of September, so that could go badly for me. All right, okay. Slept like a log, but with the rain sound against my window, I just couldn't wake up, says Ingrid. Okay. Dougie Raymond's out of here. Okay. There you go. Shania was great, man. Yep. So people lose their mind over the Sydney Sweeney ad. I think it's hilarious. They're losing their mind. They're a bunch of racists upset about it. I can deal with Democrats, so we would like to get a Republican or more Republicans than Democrats. Every place has both. Krista says, take care of your health. Yes. Yeah, well, I'm trying, Krista, but people are so demanding and they get bent out of shape. I mean, I'm literally getting messages from people, did you respond to my email? From like 2 hours prior. Seriously? Do you think, look, I mean, not to be offensive, but do you think I just sit around waiting for an unsolicited email from someone I've never met in South Africa or somewhere else that just demands answers? I mean, they're demanding answers that you have to pay thousands of dollars for. And then they get rude with me because I don't respond. You know, take it on the arches, man. Have a little consideration here. I don't work for you. I'm not your slave. I'm giving my all here, and I'm sacrificing many things for myself, including big paychecks to do this. And people are just so inconsiderate sometimes. Bernadette, hello to you. I'm all right. Well, okay. So she's white. She's got bleachy blonde hair. She has blue eyes, and she made a video in which she isn't naked. She doesn't walk around in a bra and panties, but she was in suggestive poses, like, she's being alluring. And apparently you're not allowed to be alluring if you're an attractive white woman, because that's a crime that's against humanity with these racist bigots. So the feminists were all up in arms. Oh my gosh, stereotypical objectifying women. She objectified herself. This was her campaign. She came up with it. She wanted to be sultry, and we loved it. I'm going to go buy a pair of American Eagle jeans now just because of her. So that was the first problem. The second problem was that, oh my God, she's a racist. It says jeans. Genes as in her DNA, as if her DNA is better, is only white people. I actually read a report earlier that said eugenics was a white supremacy movement. Now, eugenics is about weeding out defective people. I'm not saying defective. So eugenics, Germany, they killed Germans. It wasn't about white people. It was about getting rid of birth defects, genetic shortcomings that people perceive. That's what eugenics is. I'm not endorsing it. It's a horrible thing. But what I'm saying is it wasn't racist. That's utter nonsense. These morons, it's such a stupid world. I mean, who sends these people to university? Unbelievable. Eugenics was not a racist thing to eliminate other races. It was ridiculous. Got to pop out for my morning 10K run. Wow. Don't tell me that, Gail. That's very insensitive. I can't run anymore. I'm kidding. Yeah, but I wish I could run with you. Don't you mention my name since that changed it. Fluffy Navel. I mean, I don't mention your name. I haven't seen it. It's the first time I see it. Have I been to physiotherapist? In South Africa? Yes. One visit. Overslept every morning this week, not only for Colonel Chris, but even for work. I have to work through lunch. Oh. Good morning, sorry. Well, Chris, that's what it is. People feel entitled to my personal space. And the thing I get is people just call me at 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, yesterday somebody called me at 12:44 in the morning. I was on the plane waiting to leave, so my phone was still on. And I said, hey, it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. And the person, I said, I'm in Alabama. And they said, oh, I thought you were in Pennsylvania. Okay. I mean, I said, I wasn't in Alabama. I said I'm in Georgia. I said I'm in Atlanta, excuse me. I said I'm in Atlanta. They said, oh, I thought you were in Pennsylvania. Folks, Atlanta, Georgia is in the same time zone as Pennsylvania. So, I mean, come on. That's someone wanted something from me, and never gave them my phone number. I don't know who they are, and they just called me out of the blue, demanding attention. I get that all day, all the time. I mean, I have thousands of unread WhatsApps right now. Let me see how many I have from people I don't know. Just curious. Actually, not too many from people I don't know right now. Everyone so far I know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this person sent me 4 messages. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get it. You get the picture. People, I don't even know who they are. I never gave my number out. Glad to hear that more of our kin have arrived. Yeah, okay, Rudolph. Actually, where's the family of 3 got our phone call? Well, there you go. There you go, Hannes. Congratulations. Look at that. People who've been talking here and waiting patiently, it's paid off. Well, Sumeri, I do have to prioritize, but the thing is that rather than make my appointments and get that settled and get it all sorted, it was far more important for me to make sure that Earl got fair treatment in his interview with CNN, and also that I had a chance to potentially influence it in the correct way so it's an objective report. And they say they're going to do objective, so I'll take them at their word. So yeah, that was more important. Mission comes first, ladies and gentlemen. Mission comes first. Hip problems, well, physically found a problem with my lower back. Been doing stretch programs. It really helps. Okay, Husky. Well, I hope that's what my problem is. My back doesn't hurt at all, but that doesn't mean the problem isn't in my back. Well, Chugsy, that's just the way it goes. I mean, I can ignore those things. So I got a message today, once again. So let me just tell you how this gets, folks. So give me a second here. I saved a screenshot. Okay. So here you go. This is what WhatsApp said to me today. That happened to me in South Africa last week. I was there 3 times. Your device is receiving a high volume of messages. Messages from unknown accounts are being blocked. That's why I don't have any more unknown ones. Yeah, that was all before they stopped it. So if you're sending me a message on WhatsApp right now and I don't know who you are and we've never been in contact, it's not coming to me. WhatsApp is blocking your messages. So don't get pissed off at me because you guys overdid it. Oh, Ingrid, I've been getting abused like this for a long time, but especially since the Refugee thing started. And then I have other content creators talking shit about me. Chris just tells people what they want to hear. You know, he doesn't know what he's talking about. That guy's been lying since the beginning. All kinds of crap. All kinds of crap. From a bunch of penis envy people, I swear to God. You know, people who aren't committed to truth and the facts. Again, I'm not the refugee guy. I didn't ask for this program. I don't encourage you to come here. I don't discourage you to come from here. I simply report the factual information, analyze it, and give you my best estimation and take it in stride. And for some people, that's just too complicated to do. Hannes is telling people to hang in there and don't lose faith. Making decisions, putting yourself second to others, you're kind, good human, you will be blessed. You also need a PA. Yes, Sumeri, I need more than a PA. I need a graphics person. I need a PA. I need a marketing person. I need a team. But I don't make enough money off YouTube to afford that. So if I get to the point someday where I have 500,000 subscribers and I'm making enough money that I can do that, perhaps I'll hire people to do that. But right now, it's not possible. I don't make that kind of money. In fact, this month's revenue is lower than last month again. And I think we're on target for the lowest of the year so far. Let me take a look and see real quick. This is the last day of the month, and it's been a salty crack month from a standpoint. Now, when I say salty crack, compared to what it was in last year, it's not salty cracks. But I mean, it's not the kind of money that's going to make one give up their day job, sort of thing. So let me just get over here and see. Who's this? Oh, it's Joe Amelia. Okay. Okay, give me a second here. Analytics. Okay. All right. So, come on. This month is down by about 45% from last month, which was down about 25% the previous month. So this month I'm making less than 50% of what I did in May. Less than 50%, yeah. Double this, and it still doesn't equal what I made in May. And it doesn't equal what I made last month. It's 40% less than last month. It's 25% less than April, and it's 50% less than March, and it's still even less than February. So July was not a good month revenue-wise on the channel, mostly because the views have dropped off a little bit and the advertising revenue has gone down. The advertising revenue is half what it was in May, half what it was. Memberships still a little bit less. Super chats are way down too. Yep, super chats are way down. So let me see here. And premium, okay, premium is 10%. Guys are worried about me not making money off premium. Thank you for your concern, but I'm making 10% of the revenues coming off of premium. So please tell us what we want to hear. The Bulls are the best rugby team, says Conrad. Not sure if the super chats are coming through. There were at least 2 of us who sent last night. Didn't show on the screen. I don't know. Let me go look and see. I can look at that very quickly if you guys are curious about that. I can look at the super chats from last night's supers. Last night was... see, here we go. So last night, things fall apart. I got Team Fenter gave one, Grace gave one, Liza Fundameva gave one, Yolanda Mayer. I didn't see that one of those, and Bitter Ender gave one Bitter End was today. So yeah, there's Julie just adding to the drops in the bucket. Hey, every drop helps. 140 Rand. That's a nice drop. That's a little bit of rainfall there. So thank you for that. All the super chat warning. So the alert thing gets turned off sometimes. When people give 10 or 20 gifts, it just gets annoying to people to hear that thing constantly going. So I turn off and then I don't remember to turn it back on. So please ask physio and send you a stretching program. She promised to do that, but I don't think she ever did. If she did, I didn't see it. Struggle to juggle my own life right now. Stay positive, okay? Good morning, Leanne. Yeah, but before I start doing all these stretches, I would like to know what the X-ray shows and what the MRI does. I've never had an MRI, so I don't think I've had an MRI. Yeah. Michelle Heath, thank you for the 35 Rand super sticker. Hiya. Yeah. So, yeah, guys. Yep. Bulls. Matthew's always the unhappy camper. Speaking of which, it's Thursday. Let me just take a look and see what's going on with Flow Rugby. See what games, because they screwed me out of the Griquas last week. Okay, August 2nd, we've got the Bulls and Sharks, and then Cheetahs and Pumas. It's tomorrow. Okay, they better have it. So I could probably cover the Cheetahs tomorrow. What time is it tomorrow? Hang on. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Okay, after our broadcast. Then I've got... hang on a second. What's going on here? Why is that one all over here? That's highlight. It must be the game of the week or something like that. 11 o'clock, the Bulls. Okay. And then, okay, Saturday morning is the Lions and Province. Okay. The Griquas are on the 3rd. So they say they got the Griquas versus the Cavaliers. Okay, so there you go. Well, that's trouble for the Griquas given how well they played against the Cheetahs. So it looks like I've got rugby going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Your neighbor's packing his car to leave? Had too many MRIs. Okay, well, I've never had them that I can recall. I might have had one once. Life's like a box of chocolates. Shawnee, what's going on in Minnesota? I was wondering where you're at. Hadn't seen you there. All right, so, so we will have the rugby going on. Sydney Sweeney, people are all over it. Look, she's attractive, but in certain angles, she looks like she's got Down syndrome, and you look at her a certain way. But yeah, Sydney Sweeney, she's all the rage right now because people are upset. They're calling her racist. Oh my goodness! But I still don't see this report on Elon Musk. I'm looking, guys. No, I see nothing. I would love to see that report from those guys. Flourishing Blanket just gave 199 Rand, and that alert box is on. Why didn't it come up? Thank you for that 200 Rand super sticker. Thank you for all you're doing for everyone. I know you're doing this out of goodness of your heart. We want to thank you out of our hearts. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Avoid the die with MRI. Okay. The Cheetahs are playing. It must be the Pumas. Yeah, I didn't look. Yeah, it's the Pumas. Yep. It's tomorrow at 7 p.m. South Africa time. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Hunt for Kimberly or what? Marie, have a good night. Good day, I should say. What report? We're talking about the report that I did a video on. Everyone else glommed on, all the South Africans, and they've gotten a lot of views. I didn't get many views on. Very disappointed, actually. Very disappointed at some of those performances. But I was out doing the interview with Earl in a remote site. It was hotter and blazes, and I saw that come across the message, so I went and I made a short on it, and it hasn't done very well. Let me see. It's got 20,000 views. U.S. Department of State issues a report. Only 20,000 views. That's, yeah. Department of State report on South Africa. And I couldn't find it. It wasn't listed anywhere. I went to their website. Department of State DRL report. Bureau of Democracy, Labor and Human Rights. Okay, there it is. But there's no report. They don't offer us the report. What I find funny about this is people writing to me saying that these people got their information from Answer Oates. Number one, these people went to South Africa. Answer Oates is here. Number two, they didn't talk to Answer Oates. They talked to a lot of people. Where do people find this report? I can't find a report. Where is this report? It's not listed on their website. I've been to their website or to their account. Let me go and see if they put it up somewhere else. Brazil, ceasefire. China. Where is this report? I don't see this report. I don't know where people are getting this report from. Andy, I'm not doing well. I'm trying to find this damn report. How is it everyone else can find this report, but I can't? I'm starting to cast doubt on this report. Well, thank you, Gene Spence. That's what I'm saying. They didn't share the report. Everyone keeps saying the report. See, this is the problem with bullshit and incorrect information. It's not a report. It's a tweet. It's a fucking tweet in which they list points. There is no report. They have a report. They have not disclosed it publicly. If everyone's running around, got the report, I got the report. It's like somebody made a video. Well, the list is out. The list is out. The names. I have contacts in Washington. We have the names of the people that are going to be sanctioned. It's passed. The law is passed. The law isn't passed. The bill came out of committee. It goes to the floor now. They're in recess. Nothing's happening. There's no list. Cock prodders, man. Thank you. Thank you, Philip. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's no report for me to give you. I would love to delve into the report, but it's probably classified. And see, then what happens is that you get people like Cockprot24 and IOL and Daily Maverick that will go and say, well, this is just a tweet on an account. There's no report here. There's no proof of this. There's no evidence. Somebody just put this on a tweet. That's what will come. That's what will come. See, if you're going to do that, DRL, you need to issue the unclassified report. Anyway, that's what pisses me off. People that don't know what they're talking about, using the wrong terminology on these things. Hey, Carlos, what's going on? Carlos, you know what I'm talking about. You got to be precise in language. Do you not, Carlos? You must need to be precise when you use language. It's very frustrating. Look, we all misspeak. I get that. But when I mention a report, and I've talked to people, and I've talked to other content creators, oh, no, I've seen the report. What report? Where's it at? I can't find a report anywhere. Happy Slappy, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, some people do need to rein themselves in. Good evening, Rihanna Brunk. Oh, you're in Iserfontein. I skipped Iserfontein this time. I drove right past it because I went to Church Haven. And then I went to Saldana Bay. Yeah, dubious language indeed. Well, let me see. Let's go see what's on there. I'm getting very warm in this hoodie, man. Just got home from work. Okay. Machetitos ANC leaders party with Mate. Oh my goodness. Man, it's the end is nigh for the ANC, man. Even Cockprot24 is exposing them. They're exposing them, man. Well, Philip, unfortunately, I have to watch those outlets. Newsroom Africa is worse than or than the SABC, but I have to watch them because they slander and lie about me, and I have to go in there and refute it. Newsroom Africa, I've caught them in a bold-faced lie about me. A couple months back, when Amanda Gros spoke about the refugees or about sanctions, she claimed on Newsroom Africa that the U.S. imposed sanctions and all that, which is total nonsense, total lie. There are no sanctions. And so I did a video and said, where are the sanctions, Professor Gros? Show us where they're at. There are no sanctions. That's total nonsense. So a week later, on Newsroom Africa, on the same program, but a week later, their different announcer lied about me. He slandered me. He said that, I think he called me right-wing podcast, I don't remember anyway, but he said, Wyatt said that he refuted her comments about land in South Africa. That's horseshit. I didn't say anything about her comments on land in South Africa. That wasn't the topic of my video. See, these people they have interns that watch it and they just tell people what they want to hear. It's ridiculous. No, it's not even a news organization. They slandered me. And if I had the inclination, if I gave 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail, then I would sue them. I would sue them and take them to court. I would take them to press counsel. But I really don't care. They've slandered me. The Daily Maverick has slandered me. They lied about me. They told total fabrications. They're not real news organizations. You have to lie about people, then you're not real. Yeah, that tweet might become a report, and a report might become a list. Exactly. The words to a song. To what song, Happy Slappy? An English teacher drilled me for 6 years. You must say what you mean and mean what you say. Yeah, one of the things I got from my English teacher when I was learning grammar in high school, I'll never forget, is that she said, you have to be precise. You can't just say things that are obtuse or that are just unclear. So she used the sentence, he's nice enough. What does that mean? He's nice enough. That's just a particle filler. That's what she called it, just a particle filler. I'll never forget that. Boy, that stuck with me since 1981. We got very cold mornings. Oh, -4 is heaven. That's heaven, Rudolph. DJ Silver Eagles, Spotify and loop if we have to walk. Music always makes me journey seem shorter. Well, just be aware of your surroundings. Watch out, that tweet became... Yep, okay. Who had an interview with Russell? Solomon Crocodile. Hey, Sarita, what's going on? Don't see anyone called Solomon Crocodile here. Oh, there he is. Bumhart Russell was on Hilal TV saying if ANC is sanctioned for land confiscation, genocide, well, then he'll advocate for them to do exactly that. Well, first off, they're not being sanctioned for that. There are no sanctions. There are no sanctions. So Ibrahim Rasool, once again, is talking out his ass, also identified as his mouth. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. We have something for that guy. We have something for Ibrahim. It's an honor of Ibrahim. You guys know it. You guys know it. You guys know it. We made it just for him. Just for him. Persona Non Grata on Radio Afterlife in honor of Ibrahim Rasool.
The heart of shadows where headlines grow. A name engraved in whispers and undertow. Ambassador, no title, now it seems so stark. Persona non grata, written in the dark. Oh, the ties that thread and tangle tight. Diplomatic dances in the cold moonlight. A step misplaced and the stage does sway. Persona non grata carried far away. Pages turn but bridges burn so fast. A name in ember solemnly cast. In halls of power, a silent decree. Echoes and whispers across the sea. Oh, the ties that thread and tangle tight. Diplomatic dances in the cold cry. Boundaries drawn under heavy skies. In the space between the said and seen lies a story that cuts unclean. Hold the ties that thread and tangle tight. Diplomatic dances in the cold moonlight. A step misplaced and the stage does sway. Persona non grata carried far away.
Don't forget Saturday's also big schoolboy rugby. Parle Gymnasium versus Parle High. Huge boys rugby in the Western Cape this Saturday.
Persona non grata carried far away.
And another long-distance dedication, this time out to the cock-prouder Ibrahim Rasool, persona non grata here on Radio Afterlife. Their toes around their ankles have been lying for years. Okay, where am I at here? DA announced a few months ago how they stopped the raiding current in our area. I received a letter last night. We have until 5 August to object. Exactly. Hasigi. Hey, Pro, Vidboy, what's going on? Okay, lies is treated as truth and truth is lies in our media. Very disturbing, dishonest. They are. Jimmy's is going to hurt the Parle boys this year. Have you seen the size of them? Yeah, Blixa, man. They're undefeated. It's the first time since 2008 they've come this far with an undefeated season. This is huge. There's going to be a massive crowd there, folks. It's going to be something big. Parle boys have lost the last 2 derbies, but they also had an impressive season with just 1 defeat. But this is going to be huge. Huge. Unfortunately, I don't get SABC or Super Sport, so I can't watch it. Oldest granddaughter is so excited she started as junior hockey coach yesterday. Congratulations, Julie, to her. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, communism and low IQ. Actually, they're a good fit. They're a good fit. I mean, most people who are in communism have low IQs. Last day counting down the hours, warning how hard the reality is going to be hit Southern when the hammer comes down tomorrow. Well, it won't be anything. I will predict what's going to happen. The newspapers will come out that day or the next day. Well, the tariffs are here. There's nothing big, nothing happening because it's not an immediate effect that people are going to see. On one side of my earphones work so I can hear what's going on around me. Super aware. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Karen. Karen, that's smart. That's smart. Yep. Yeah, no. You just got to be aware. Yep. Well, I mean, look, guys. I mean, I had some dude speaking Arabic sitting behind me. I didn't know he was Arabic. I just saw some dude when I was doing the live stream, and he sat down behind me in a seat, and I was sitting in a little bar, a counter there where you can plug in your phones and your laptops, and I put my stand up to do the live stream at the airport in Birmingham. And the guy sat down behind me. I didn't know who he was. I thought he was some dude. And it was very disconcerting. I kept kind of looking over my shoulder occasionally. You might have noticed that. Turned out he's an Arab. Then I really looked over my shoulder. No, I'm just kidding. You wish you stayed in South Africa. I wish I stayed in South Africa. Why do I wish I stayed in South Africa? Why do I wish I stayed in South Africa? Please elaborate. I'd love to know why do I wish I stayed in South Africa. I would not be able to stay in South Africa very long. I can only stay, 3 months at a time, I think it is. So I would have overstayed my visa at this point. So, no, I don't wish. April 13th, May, June, July 13th. If I was still in South Africa today, I would be an undesirable immigrant and would be, banned for 5 years. So, no, I don't wish to stay in South Africa because it's illegal. I follow the laws of the countries that I visit and the countries that I live in. So, no, I don't wish to stay in South Africa. No. Morning, Devette. Welcome. Yep. Writing is against the wall. 1,000 cars. Yep, from 9,700 last year. Yeah, he saw me getting focused at the airport. Yep. Hey, morning. What's going on, man? Are you laughing because of what he just said? No, you get 90 days, man. I don't overstay my welcome. I obey the law. Obey the law. The Chesapeake Bay and the Star Spangled Banner. I don't know. Really, in order to get a Husky, I really need to go down to Fort McHenry and go to Baltimore. But I mean, that's a long trip, and I have no plans to be at Baltimore in the near term. I'll think about it. Thank you. But yeah, I haven't. I've never finished the video on the Goodson, the German ship that was in Lake Victoria during the First World War. I've got all the material. I've never finished putting together. I even wrote a script for it. Watch videos where a lady jogging was attacked, so I lectured my daughter on that. She said she also only runs with one ear pod. Okay. There you go. Yeah, Julie, I mean, that's the bottom line. You got to be careful. The wall is falling over. 17 hours, still tariffs. Okay. If you need a volunteer PA, I know someone is willing. Yeah, the problem with that, Hannes, is it just doesn't work very well. The only way a PA would work for me is if I actually had an office. I can't do it remotely. I have to be able to see the person. It has to be a she. She has to be smoking hot. And my tooth looks like it got moved. What the hell's going on over there? Did my tooth get moved? I get a new gap I don't know about? Hang on. Oh, nothing there. Just looked weird. Famous brands will stay inside and take all the places. Yep. No. She's got to be hot. She's got to be talented, and she's got to be. You got to be physically in the same place. My marketing person has to be brilliant. It can be a guy. It can be a girl. I don't care. Yeah. Then my IT guy just has to be good. I don't care what they are. Yep. Not quite the comment of the century. What's that? You forgot who gets helped by Trump's tariffs in South Africa. What do you mean who gets helped? Depends on where you sit. The entire supply chain is grinding to a halt in Port Elizabeth, East London. Punching of body panels, shocks, tires, slowed to a trickle. Yep, and then all those people that get laid off won't go to Chicken Licken and KFC and Pep, Mr. Price, Stair Kinnacor. They won't be going to Checkers and ShopRite as often as they used to. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's the knock on. Just to show her tweets. Okay. Bet's Corp, thank you for upgrading your membership. Wow. Super kind of you. Thank you very much. To Platoon Leader. Wow, that's awesome. Can hot include menopause? I don't care how many men pause to talk to you. That's not really germane. If men want to pause to talk to you, I mean, that's okay, as long as you get your job done. Number 2 says time to take back Western Cape from the racist whites. They're only 17% of the population. You talking about Paul Mashatile? Well, Paul Mashed Potatoes is got he's got some answering to do. He's got some answering to do. Let me find that Paul Mashed Potatoes. Where's that story at? Wait, that's not where I was at. Hang on, I got this story about Paul Mashed Potatoes. Here it is, Paul Mashed Potatoes. All right, guys, here you go. Paul Mashed Potatoes is caught red-handed. There he is. Paul Mashed Potatoes. ANC leaders party with Kat Matatla at corruption-accused Sodi's mansion. So there's the cat on the right-hand side. And there is Paul Mashatile on the left-hand side. In the white jacket. Vusi Musi Kat Matatla was a guest at Edwin Snowden's 50th birthday party in September 2023. The underworld figure rubbed shoulders ANC elites Pule Mabe, Lebochang Male, Tembikosi Nkisa, and Keith Cole's Deputy President Paul Mashatile's aide. High-ranking ANC politician's underworld figure held court at a glittering 50th birthday party for Edwin Sodi. Mingle with other guests. So Mashatile wasn't there, I'm sorry. So this is Mashatile's boys were Keith Koza, Lebochang Mele, Pule Mabe, and TK Nkisa. The full extent of the guest list is not known, but the presence of these figures alone could give credence to KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nandla Kwanazi's allegations. The soiree, a showcase of opulence and excess, was held at 85 million Rand Bryanston Mansion on September 24th, 2023. Wow. There you go. There you go. Mashatile's boys. Huh. Sodi told News 24 that Koza Male and Mabe were all his friends, which is why they were there. He said Mashatile was invited, but he couldn't make it, unfortunately. There you go. More corruption, more thieves, more caught in the act. More caught in the act. Mashatili's Magic Millions and his boys are involved with the cat. It's the cat alert, man. Bin diggers putting out my refuse out. A lady a few houses down was attacked, forced inside, beaten, robbed a while ago. Yikes. Nothing will come of it. That's right, Mornay. Well, nothing will come of it. The U.S. is aware of it, so it could have grave impact for these folks, grave consequences. After the Andrew Whitfield joke, the bash matter of sister-in-law has gone all silent. Yep. I didn't see anything about people from Prasa being arrested. I didn't see that. Nothing happens to the elite. Yep. It's terrible. All right, guys. So shall we play that one song again? That was pretty good. This one, for those who tuned in late, we made a song. Well, I made a song with I came up with this idea. Hang on a second. All right. All right, so this is a song came up a little bit a while ago in honor of the refugees in Alabama. 5 more arrived today. 8 more arrived in Alabama. 5 for one family and 3 from another family. And the Langtons were part of it. Let me get back to my... okay, so where's it at? Alabama Heat. It would be this one here.
Alabama heat melts the road to gold. New faces arrive with stories untold.
The air is thick, but the dreams are wide. South African hearts crossing the tide. Safe in liberty's embrace, where the stars and stripes find space. Sweat rolls down, but the hope runs deep. Alabama heat.
Yeah, second verse.
Alabama heat.
They carry talent in battered bags.
No corruption here to plant new flags.
From the ashes of crime they rise, with courage burning brighter than skies. The
Correct.
past may haunt, but the future sings. Freedom hums on broken wings. Safe in liberty's embrace, where the stars and stripes find space. Sweat rolls down, but the hope runs deep. Alabama heat.
Feel better, Loretta.
Alabama heat.
Humidity hugs like an old ghost, but here they stand, a living toast to freedom, soil, to the promised land. With calloused hands, they take a
Alabama heat.
Alabama Heat on Radio Afterlife, a tribute to the Langton family, who received 5 new members, 5 additional members into the Alabama Humidity today. Welcome to the United States. If you're able to sleep at this hour, if you're awake and listening to Radio Afterlife here on the Adopt Africa channel, thank you for joining us. Jay, if you're still up, if you haven't hit the rack, that's a song in honor of your family. All right. Those are touching lyrics, Pearl. Yeah. Gave it just the right mix of keywords and the right stuff, and it came up with that. Reno Peterson says, how are you doing? I'm okay, a little tired. How about hitting that like button? Yeah, we went down there 200. People left when I started playing the music. I don't get that. Some people love the music, others just disappear. It doesn't make any sense. Yep. 23 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's. I thought it was cold in here. It must have got warmer. Okay. Lovely winter weather. Raining, wind howling. It's cold. My bed is toasty and my steaming hot. Beautiful song playing over my headphones. Cool. That is a beautiful song. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. We're all in traffic, says Alan. Okay, well, somebody's in traffic, but the audience keeps dropping. It dropped from 223 to 194. That is 23 and 6 is 29 people disappeared. Maybe they all lost their signal at the same time. Tower's bad. Anyway, all right, folks, I'm going to hit the rack. Got rugby tomorrow. Cheetahs are playing. Pumas. So we'll cover that on Rugby Ascendant. We also have the news on here. I need to make a video tonight before I hit the rack, though, about Mashatile's Magic Millions. So, all right. Oh, I'm not cold. I'm not cold, Francis. It's warm in here. 23. It's usually 22. I don't know why the temperature's up 23. That's weird. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourselves. Jay's awake but cannot respond. She says thanks. Weatherman. Okay. All right, Weatherman. So you're part of that crowd, too. I never made that connection. Okay. Never made that connection. All right. She cannot respond. Well, she's very welcome. And to everyone, congratulations to the Langton family being reunited with members of their family who made it over safely. I'll bet they're tired. Yeah, I got that, Earl. I figured it out. I figured that out. I didn't realize it until just now. I never picked up on that before. Anyway, so Earl, that's for you guys, man. I hope you like it. That one hits the heart. I sent those to her, those 2 songs, and they'll be up on Spotify here shortly, okay? So thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a good night. I need some rest. Earl has the advantage. It's only 11:44 for him. It's 12:44 for me, and I'm knackered. It's been a long past 5 days, and I do need to get some rest. I didn't get much last night, this morning, getting it at 3 a.m. What a epic trip from hell to get back here. Could have driven back faster. And in that Kia that I had was a rental car. I wouldn't have minded driving back. That was a nice ride to Kia. It's not bad. Thanks a lot, Earl. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Be sure to hit the like button. And, wow, tomorrow's a new day. Listen, folks, when you're feeling down, just remember that life is a gift. I mean, we couldn't have been given a better gift than we were given. And no matter what's happened in your life, people have had horrible things happen in life, been abused, been assaulted, been attacked, been violated, been robbed, been mistreated, been discriminated against. That's all unfortunate. But you're alive. Strive for a better life. Look for something better in your life. Look for the good things. Life is a gift, and when my time on this planet comes to an end, I think I'll miss it. No matter how many aches and pains there are, I think I'd miss it. As long as my faculties are still there and I know who I am, I'm not drooling in my oatmeal, I would miss it. Looking at all the famous people who've died just this past month, it really brings that home, that life is precious, and it's a gift that it just it's there, and you can't re-gift it. You can't get it back. You can't get the day back. So spend your day wisely. For those of you waiting impatiently or patiently for the refugee program, my advice is the same as it's always been. You must prepare, but you must go on with your lives. There are a lot of people that have to go through. It takes time. There are a lot of things that have to be done in order to process refugees, and it takes time. So my recommendation to you is not to be impatient. I know that's easier said than done, but to continue your life, make the best of your life, enjoy your biltong, eat your doorwurst, go about your business, watch the Bulls lose, watch the Stormers win, watch Province win. Yeah, and just go, all right? And things will happen or they won't happen. Here's the thing, folks. A watch pot never boils. You have to light a fire under it. You've lit the fire by putting a statement of interest in if you're a refugee. If you want to stay in South Africa, which I encourage people who want to stay in South Africa to stay in South Africa, then you don't have to worry about lighting the fire. You just have to go about your business, all right? Okay, guys? That's what you have to do, all right? Be patient. For my audience that's staying in South Africa, that wants to be in South Africa but doesn't want to leave regardless of how bad or things can get, my thoughts and prayers for you. The tensions have been mounting because of the racists who've been coming out in droves. It's pretty sickening to see the behavior of so many people politically and also otherwise. But hang in there. Que Sandrian, que sera, sera. Yep. Whatever will be, will be. Doris Day. All right. We have electricity, water, and sunshine. There you go. That's a good outlook, Karen. You've got water, electricity, and sunshine. Anyway, guys, you have a good night and hang in there. Hang in there. Make the most of it. If you've got kids, spend some time with the little devils. Spend some time with the little devils, okay? Don't let them run around like banshees. Teach them right from wrong. Teach them to respect others and enjoy them because they go from this to being annoying adults overnight. And the next thing you know, they're gone. And you have an empty nest. And they probably won't call you except on Christmas and your birthday. All right? Make the most of what time you've got with your family. All right? God bless. Cheers, folks.